Hello everybody, welcome to the Bunny Trail. I'm Carla and today I have babies, three toddler babies. Well, this video was supposed to have been done 3 days ago, and every single day something came up that I was unable to get in here, whether it was I was too tired or plans. There was something that happened every day, and I was unable to get in here and do this video, so I may be a little late on some tags, but we're still going to do them. So we've got several here, so we're pretty casually dressed. So this is going to be for Kitty, and it is Casual Fun Friday. I think she's changed her name, so I think it is Kitty's Dolls and Collectibles. I think is what her channel's name is now. But I definitely will put it in the description. And so we are dressed in the two girls in the back, Annie Banani right here, and then I will turn you just a little bit, and I have Laurel over here, and then up front, what you saw with the beautiful red hair. You guys know I am a sucker for these red-headed babies. The one up front here. This is Sarah Bob. Okay, and so they're pretty much casually dressed, but around here, that's the way we dress, and this will be our Thanksgiving attire for these girls. So Annie Banani is back there, and not only is she casually dressed for Kitty, she is also participating in Best Friends Club at Reborn Huggles, and that's Lori, and hers was the colors green or white. Now, I'm going to hold Annie Banani's little scarecrow that she's holding right here. And, oh, don't fall over, Annie Banani, don't fall over. It would be like a domino effect there. She has on these adorable overalls, you guys, that are... I would call them green bean green, that have the cutest little scarecrow head on the chest. Hang on, I got to check on Brian. He's in there moaning and groaning. Something happened. Okay, all is good. He hit his knee. I mean, it's an ouchie, but he's okay. So, Mason, hush. So, she has on for Best Friends Club green. Her overalls are green, and she does have some white in there, so she's covering both the main theme and the alternative theme. And then, let's see, Toddler Tuesday, this last week. Now, I don't know if they've already announced their new theme, which, yay, I'm excited to hear what it's going to be. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this week may be Leisha's turn for Toddler Tuesday. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's hard for me to keep up with who does what when I've got to keep up with my own stuff. And I can't even keep up with my own stuff in my life. So I just follow. I find the one that it is, and we'll talk about it later on this week. But anyway, so Toddler Tuesday was down on the farm, and you've got to have overalls if you live on a farm, right? You got to do work on the farm in your overalls. So let me change the camera over here to Laurel for just a little bit. You can see my Thanksgiving bear right there in the picture. And Laurel is holding her turkey. On a farm, you can raise turkeys. I would actually like to have some turkeys. I'd like to have like 2 hens. That's what I would like to have. But haven't got there yet. I would also like to have some peacocks, but peacocks are noisy, so I need to be a little bit further out in the country before I get peacocks. So
people that live behind Mimi have peacocks.
I know. And we also have to have a good place to keep, protect them from predators, because predators really like the peacocks. So I'm going to have to splice this video, but y'all won't know it. Well, you'll know it kind of, but I accidentally hit the stop button. So we're talking about down on the farm, and Laurel has her little turkey there, and her overalls on. And then if you look back at Annie Banani and her scarecrow, well, in the gardens of the farm, you've got to have a scarecrow out there, or the birds are going to eat your harvest. Yeah, so you've got to have your scarecrow. So I'm going to hand her her little scarecrow back right here. Oh, Mason. Video, May. And then up here, little Miss Sarah Bob, she's holding her little turkey too. She's got her little turkey, and she has on an overall dress, which is really sweet. It came with these cute little tights that match it, stripes and flowers. The shirt, all of that came together. If you look on the front of her little shirt right here, it has, or overalls, it has the flowers, and then the flowers here, and then her tights. I'll get a closer up here in a minute of that. We are going to do a tag, you guys, and as I do this tag, I'll try to rotate the camera so you don't have to just stare at just this scene right here. But this tag was by Tammy at Tater Tot. And Tammy, I'm sorry I'm so late doing this. You did my tag, so I appreciate you doing my tag. And I'm going to do yours. I'm just a little late on it. And it's a Would You Rather Thanksgiving tag. So number 1. Would you rather see the Macy Day Parade in person or on TV? Definitely on TV. Lots of people go to that parade. It is huge, huge, huge. So I definitely would not want to... I grew up enough in my itty-bitty town about trying to, you know, when the parade's over, when our 30-minute parade is over, trying to get out because of traffic. So I can't even imagine what the traffic or, you know, what it would be like with all those people. So definitely TV. What about you, Mason? You don't even know what the Macy Day Parade is, do you?
I said person.
You'd rather go in person? Do you know what the Macy Day Parade is?
Nope, got no clue.
Oh, that's sad. Okay, this year, that's my goal, is to show you what it is, okay?
All right.
Number 2, would you rather wash your hair in mashed potatoes or take a bath in gravy? Definitely wash my hair in mashed potatoes. The thought of getting in a tub of gravy, ew.
Well, I got no hair much. So
Yeah, you don't. You do have hair. Your hair's grown back. Number 3, would you rather have Thanksgiving dinner with chopsticks or with your hands? Definitely hands, because if you think about it, we eat our hamburgers with our hands, or sandwiches with our hands. We'll just have to eat our dressing and... Hey, some people eat the turkey legs with their hands, you know, with their fingers, you know. So Mason says chopsticks. Okay, so number 4. Would you rather have to list 100 things that you are thankful for or just one thing? I'm going to agree with Tammy if I'm journaling 100 things. And actually, I've been trying to post something that I'm thankful for every single day on my community post. So it is kind of fun to, you know, sit there and really think, you know, every day, what are you thankful for? And focus in on that and, you know, thank the Lord for those things, you know, focus in on that particular thing every day. So I don't know, maybe I would say, I'm just going to say, like Tammy said, if you're journaling 100 things, let's see. So that was number 4. Number 5, eat dinner with a neighbor or coworkers. Well,
Coworkers.
I work from home, so I have no coworkers. I guess we could consider Brian. You know, he has coworkers. So would I rather eat dinner with them or neighbors? I don't know my neighbors. Where we live, you know, everybody just kind of stays to themselves because we're pretty spaced. You know, we got room. And, I mean, I know, I don't even remember his name, to be honest with you. We have communicated like, hey, hi, how you doing? You know, and he's given us, because he knows we have chickens, he's given us egg cartons. But, golly, I haven't seen him in so long. So I don't know much about him, anything else. We haven't seen him in so long. There's a fence, a huge metal fence that separates our properties. So in order to even see their home, we would have to stand up on something to look over. And the same for them when, you know, to see us. But anyway, okay, so it would be coworkers would be it. Number 6, Brian's coworkers, that is. Number 6, would you rather cook an entire Thanksgiving dinner or do the dishes? For me, it would be to cook the dinner. Now, there's no telling what that dinner is going to turn out because I am not no chef. But if I'm cooking it, maybe that means I get to pick what we're having. And
I
you know, a
wanna
lot
cook
of
it.
times for Thanksgiving, you know, before in the past, we used to swap out and we'd have Mexican food for either Thanksgiving or Christmas. And then the traditional on Thanksgiving or Christmas, we'd switch. So I don't know what we'll be having at Christmas. We'll probably be doing Mexican food at Christmas. And so when we do Mexican food, I'm the one that does the enchiladas and the rice. And then my mom does the beans. So, I mean, any day, I would rather do the cooking than the dishes because I hate those dishes. Oh, I hate dishes. I'd rather do laundry, just about anything else except for dishes. But I like it like that, Mason.
The other one was on the bottom,
Yeah.
so it wouldn't stand. So
Oh,
I had
okay.
to do that, and I might get another popsicle stick, put them right there.
Sorry, Mason's
on,
talking to me
so
about,
glue
he's
it
having to
on
do a project for school.
About the Alamo.
Okay, so what's the next one? Number 7, would you rather spend the holiday in a cozy cabin or on a beach? Definitely a cozy cabin for me. I'm all about the cozy cabin atmosphere.
cabin.
I am not about the beach at all. I mean, I would like to go maybe this time of year, you know, in the fall, to the beach around our area where it's not so cold, you know, and where we could maybe, you know, do a campfire. And I'm not saying camp, though. I'm just saying go spend the day, unless it was a house that was on the beach, you know, a bed, what are they called, bed and breakfast or something
what
like
was it
that,
again,
B&B. The question was, would you rather spend the holiday in a cozy cabin or on the beach? I said cozy cabin.
Well, where's the cozy cabin?
Well, probably in the country somewhere.
Surrounded by what?
Country.
Right.
Country.
If it was a cozy cabin in the forest, I would take that.
Mason's making it difficult.
But if it's on the beach, nighttime, you can hear the waves, bonfire, count me in.
Okay. So the next question is number 8. Would you rather have a pumpkin pie or a pumpkin roll? I've never had a pumpkin roll, so I don't know. And, you know, it's been many, many, many years since I've tried pumpkin pie. Last time I tried it, I did not like it. Brian, my husband, and 1 or 2 of my boys like pumpkin pie. What, Mason?
I've never had pumpkin pie.
You may like it. Maybe this year we'll have it, okay? I mean, my father-in-law makes it, you know, so but maybe I should try it. I might like it. So I guess I would say pumpkin pie. Okay, so number 9. Would you rather shop local or all online?
Local.
Can I do a mix? Do I have to do, because there's some things you just can't get but online, and
Yeah, true.
unless you're talking about grocery shopping. And I would like to say I would rather do it online and then just go pick my groceries up.
Nah.
But I've never done that. My daughter-in-law does it all the time. I've never done that. So I don't know.
Nope, I'm good.
What, Mason?
You gotta socialize sometimes.
Mason says we've got to socialize sometimes. Number 10, would you rather wear the tightest pants or the tightest shirt? I would rather wear the tightest pants. Let me tell you why. Because if you've got a big baggy shirt, boy, you can undo those pants. Undo those pants and be just comfy. And you guys watch out for Tammy. Her answer was neither one. So Tammy's going to be naked at Thanksgiving, you guys. Y'all better watch out. Let's see. I have some notes wrote here. Oh, okay. So I do have another tag that was somebody else's, but I'm going to save that for some other babies that I have dressed. So as for now, you guys, this is Casual Fun Friday, which is Kitty, at Dolls, Collectibles, and More, I think is what it is. Yes. Best Friend Club, which is Lori, at Reborn Huggles. Toddler Tuesday, which was Down on the Farm, and that was Mandy at Mandy's Cuddlebugs. And then one more, Thankful Friday. So I did already post what I was thankful for on Friday, but I'm going to go ahead and say, since it's several days past, I'm late getting this video up. I am thankful for today. Let's see. So yesterday I had posted that I was thankful for our jobs. Work, finding good paying jobs is hard, and my job, I'm just thankful. It is not the most amount paying job, but it is a job, and it is a job that I love. I would not change anything. Actually, I would add maybe 2 or 3 more little kids. But I'm happy with what I have right now. I'm happy, and if it doesn't, then that's okay too. I just love my job. I love doing everything about it, even the poops. Even the poops, pees, snots, sneezed on, coughed on, thrown up on. In the end, it is worth every bit of it. And so I am thankful for my job, and Brian loves his job as well. So that was yesterday's. I think. I've been covering, I think now, today, this day, I am thankful for, because I've already done my family, I am thankful for my friends. I have made some really wonderful friends through this hobby that I've been friends with for several years now. I know Christy from CJ's Little Ducklings. I've been friends with her now maybe 5 or 6 years. I've been friends with Tammy at Tater Tots Nursery for a while. I've been friends with Cena for a while. There's quite a few people out there that I've become, made friends with, and I've met wonderful people, and I'm so thankful for those people in my life. True friends. Yes, and not only my friends, I have some special friends like I've talked about before, my friend from childhood, where we became friends at 3 years old, and her name is Sandy. I am so thankful for her. We can be apart and then get back together like we never were apart. She travels all over the U.S., and, we don't see each other. And then when you get together, it's like we've never been apart. And there's... I have 2 more friends that are like that. We call her Cha-Cha. And I met her when I first started teaching. Well, not when I first started teaching, about 3 years into teaching, 4 or 5 years into teaching, I met her. And our families just meshed perfectly. And our kids became friends. We were together almost every single day, definitely every weekend. Poor Mason and Aurora didn't get to be a part of that, unfortunately.
Well, she does make some killer hot sauce.
Yes, Mason says she makes some killer hot sauce. She makes some killer food. That woman can cook. But anyway, and it's the same. We've been separated. They moved off, and so, but when we get back together, it was like we were never apart. We have so much fun together. And then I can think of my sister that lives here. I call her my sister still. I see her, here in town, we don't even talk much on the phone, but when we see each other, it's like we're trying to catch up in a 5-minute, time that we have with each other. So I am definitely thankful for my friends. Some friends, you guys, are your family. They can be just as close as family members, and I am thankful for those people in my life. All right, everybody, I'm going to end it on that note. Thank you all for spending some time with me and little babies right here. Again, I have Laurel there in the orange overalls. I have in the back in the green overalls is Annie Banani. And then up front here is Sarah Bob. I just want to thank you all so very much for being with me and spending time. And until next time, you guys, take care and God bless you all. Bye.